Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Master of Orion, Conquer the Stars in our Trilarian Trickery series. We are doing pretty well. I'm really just going through some turns, trying to build up some colony ships as rapidly as possible because we have a nice little core of systems with plenty of extra... Ooh, wait, hang on. Hold that thought. The morally structured Trilarian species believes strongly in a sense of... I thought it was going to say sense of humor. In a sense of honor. Axel was the favored daughter of a Trilarian spiritualist who is very popular on Trilar, and she now seeks to spread her family and race's legacy to the stars. So this is a colony leader who can give me a morale bonus. Yes, please. Let's see. Where might morale be low? Vigare 2, huh? Our brand new colony? Actually, having high morale on a new colony wouldn't be the worst thing. Let's go ahead and do that. So we can ensure that no one strikes or people are less likely to strike on that colony. And so as it grows, it'll grow at the more maximum, not absolute maximum, but closer to the maximum possible rate. But anyway, we have, as I was saying, we have a number of systems. And as you can see here, there are little uncolored dots here. Those stand for planets that could potentially be colonized. And all of them are colonizable. I mean, I could fill in every single dot there if I wanted to, but some are more valuable than others. Oh, I forgot I have a research station in the system. So there's actually a yellow dot and a green dot there. So we're actually kind of sharing this system with the Alkari. But anyway, that's what we're currently focusing on doing, is filling in some of those dots. And we're trying to do it as rapidly as possible. We just colonized the Vigare system, which is where the... I thought that was the space squid for a second. Where the space squid was hanging out. Palladia 2 has grown. That's good news. Spy Bravo has been recruited. So we should probably go ahead and train another new agent. I'm going to leave it after that, though, because these agents do have salaries. So let's go ahead and have Bravo infiltrate... who should we infiltrate? We're already spying on the Alkari. Let's go ahead and spy on the Meklar, because we are most likely to be at war with them sooner than later. Wait a minute. Okay, I never sent Alpha on their mission last episode. My bad. You have to click the Start Mission button. It's not enough to just select a destination. So we're going to send you to spy on the Alkari. Start mission. Go. Okay. So, my bad. I'm glad I caught that. All right, so Trilar Prime needs to build something. Is pollution an issue yet? Pollution? Okay, hang on. Let's study this tooltip and see what's changed. Pollution per turn right now is minus 19. So our cleanup total is 45 from our... I guess we just have a really high biome tolerance, so you have to have crappier planets for pollution to be an issue now. Which, I don't know. My impression, I mentioned in earlier comments that I would do what I could to talk about how this current version of Master of Orion compares to what we've known. And pollution has been a freaking pain in the ass in Master of Orion, pretty much since the beginning. It's morphed over time into different forms of pain in the ass, but it's always been a pain in the ass. And now, rather than making it a manageable pain and kind of a balanced game mechanic, the sense that I'm getting so far is that it's not a threat, which isn't good. Like, I would rather feel a little bit of pressure from pollution, so maybe it'll manifest later in the game somehow. Let me stop rambling. Let's see. Trilar Prime, should I do another colony ship? You know what? That's what's happening. Let's go ahead and send this colony ship to... There's another planet in Ursulus that was worth looking at. Yeah, Ursulus 2 is tiny and barren, but it's ultra rich. This is high gravity, so I could go ahead and colonize this system. And it's normal gravity, too, so we'd be able to terraform that up to be a better planet. You know what? Let's just do it. Again, those are relatively close planets. The colonies, the system that's colonizing them is one jump away, so that is a good thing. Oh, another colony ship finished. Very good. We're going to be busy this episode, I promise you. Let's go ahead and build a second space factory. That would be handy. All right, so what else do we have to do? Yamaran 3. Oh, their initial build queue is done. That's great news. So, Neutron Collider, just to improve production. We need to get that done. How is food here? Not really fast enough. So let's go and get some fungal farms set up. Increase that colony growth rate. Marine barracks, absolutely, for added morale before too many pops show up and people start striking, because 80% morale is not that great. And then finally we have this colony ship. Where are we going to send you? Vigare 3, right, was I think the next target. Yeah, that's definitely, that should be the next planet we colonize, I think. Let's go ahead and do it. Trying to just look at planets that are as few turns away as possible. It's not that I don't have expansion plans. I want to hit the main system, and I want to, ideally, I would like to colonize Terracus. But I want to have a nice core of like a bunch of planets set up over here before things get too crazy. So, actually, you know what? Let me take a peek at some of my... I just tried to initiate diplomacy with myself. Let me try and look into some of the other races that could potentially trade with me, because that would be nice. Money is nice. I like money. More Lord of the Rings music. All right. One more. There needs to be a smoother way to go from diplomat to diplomat. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is way too much clicking. And I am not normally one to complain about that. For the record, if you're just joining the channel for the first time, I'm not normally stingy about clicks. I play strategy games. But, good God. There needs to be a way just to go, like, left arrow, right arrow. Just switch ambassadors. I want to talk to the other ambassador. If the ambassador doesn't want to talk to me, throw up a little pop-up that says, this ambassador doesn't want to talk to you. Great. I just think that would be a lot better than the current setup.
This is GNN.
Antares strikes back. Against who? They haven't hit me yet. They've been hitting all the other races. Now that I've said that, they'll hit me. Interesting. Okay, it's against the Klakon. Cool. Let's go ahead and fly this colony ship right over here, and then hit this little button down here. We have ourselves a new colony. This, is it our first swamp planet or our second swamp planet? It's our second. Ursula's 4. Our very first colony actually was on a swamp planet. That's right, the very first colony ammunition? Ammunition? The very first colony ammunition? The very first colony animation that we ever watched in this series was on a swamp planet. The first time we saw that ship was on a swamp planet. I just forgot. All right, automated factory. Sure. Hydroponic farm. Sure. Biospheres. Sure. And then how about a research factory? No, research lab. Followed by government support. Let's go ahead and get that morale boost in early. Choose production. This is an ocean world, so it doesn't need terraforming, but I'm going to move one of these pops down into food. It's going to slow down research a little bit, but, I mean, I would rather have this planet growing faster. This is Palladia Prime, and we've taken some pop away from the planet on account of just the growth that we've been doing. So, pollution is also not a threat here. I'll go ahead and build a missile base, I guess. So it's defended if any shenanigans occur. Another colony ship. Oh, that's great news. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's go ahead and go to... Well, should I... Maybe... Yeah, actually. Let's get ready to strike main prime. Let's move. That's the more logical thing to do, is trying to expand further. Alright, this space factory is done with their station, so guess what you get to do? Build me another outpost. We've got the command points for it, so do it. It says we've just discovered Dagon. It's the first time we've scanned it. That's why it's saying that. Ah, colony ship just arrived at Ursula's 2. I wasn't paying attention to where that colony ship was. We could have had that colony one turn sooner. Damn. Okay, cool. So this upgrade, let's see how much this upgrade affects our credits. Right now it's dimmed out, but you can see we have plus 40 credits. And this is Siha, a fleet leader. We have a captain in our fleet. Let's go ahead and confirm this upgrade. No change. Interesting. Let's go ahead and colonize this world. This, I think, is the first world of this class that we have colonized. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. We are definitely going to have to terraform this planet. And we may get to it, we may not. We'll see. Given the way this game has gone so far, it's looking like we might do one of the non-violent victories. Because we haven't really been forced into early military confrontation, so we have this... We have... It might not look like it right now, but I think we have a fantastic economy, and I think we are in a good research position as well. And once those two things spin up side by side, at least in my experience, again, this is my first time, I haven't played through a Revenge of Antares game outside of YouTube. You are watching me experience this content for the first time. But given past experience, once those two things are spinning up side by side, as long as no one is like way ahead of you, you are in good shape. So if that sounds boring, I'm sure, especially the Antarans and other new variables that I'm not aware of, might come in and throw me off. We'll see. But right now, all I'm trying to say is I'm optimistic. I'm excited. Let's, yeah, missile base here too. Start thinking about defenses. Also, we're going to have access to jump gates pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and send this space factory to this jump point. All right, and we're going to go ahead and take out... I'll wait for the colony ship to arrive. But we definitely... Yeah, this is good. I'm actually excited. We can colonize Maine and then jump. As soon as that pirate base is gone, I'm going to send a colony ship in. All right, we're going to upgrade this space factory. Was it that one we just upgraded? No. Must have been the new one we just built. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right here. It was sitting at a military outpost so we could upgrade. I was wondering how we had access to that upgrade. But... Oh, cool! Speaking of good economies, we just unlocked the advanced space factory and the space port. So let's go ahead and see what our next tech decision is going to be. Robotics? Ooh, yeah, we're going to go for this because the Dauntless Guidance System, there is nothing sexier in this game than watching a bunch of missiles change course because their target has been destroyed and target a new ship, especially when you've got like a missile-based fleet. It's amazing. All right, Ursulus 4, spaceport, absolutely. Pollution's not an issue yet, but let's go ahead and get the spaceport up and running. All right, let's skip that turn. Get all of our ships to move. Okay. All right, new colony ship. I'm going to go ahead and send this colony ship to... Oh, you know what? No. No, this colony ship is going to go to Terracus. This is our colony ship for Terracus. Excellent. And we're going to build more colony ships because I think all of these worlds... technically are going to be useful in some way, so I'm going to try and take them all. I can't imagine we're going to be able to avoid combat for much longer, though. I'm just saying. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move my colony ship there. Now, once again, it's joined with the fleet. Got my other ships moving as well. I'm just going to go to the next turn, because I want to be able to colonize in here at the same time that we eliminate this colony. So... Bye-bye.
Your crew descends.
And we got some extra population on Vigare 2, which is fantastic. And it was on Vigare 2, not Vigare 3, which is perfect. That's the better world of the ones we have. I'm going to go ahead and buy this automated factory so that this planet can start building faster. Well, that's wonderful news. All right, so now we have Main Prime, which is radiated, or Main 2. Yeah, Main Prime is the world to colonize. Let's go ahead and colonize that. Actually, I probably should have colonized Terracus, shouldn't I? There's a chance, if the Meklar have any designs right now, there's a chance they could jump in and colonize it ahead of me in the next 5 turns or so. I think my colony ship is still going to be about 5 jumps out as of right now. So we'll be there in a couple seconds. You've seen how fast the turn pace is in Master of Orion 2016. But... oh wait, not phone. Why did I do that? No. Go away. Hydroponic farm, research lab, and government sports facility. Switch places, thank you. All right, so this is a radiated world. So another thing we're going to have to look into, we don't have access to yet, but it's the planetary shield in order to stop the radiation from being a problem and be able to grow that planet at a more reasonable rate. Spaceport, yes, absolutely. Pollution still not an issue. Colony ship. Let's send you to Terracus Prime, Main 2. Let's send, yeah, we're going to send them to Imarn Prime. It is a low-gravity world. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, hang on. Let me tab through my other planets real quick and see what's going on with our... Didn't we have gravity generators going up somewhere? I thought we did. Oh, that's right. We're building the factory here first, and then we're going to go to the gravity generators. So next turn on Ursulus Prime, we need to buy that factory. We should be able to. Yep, buy. Okay, so it'll be done next turn, and then we will be on the road to stabilizing the gravity on Ursulus Prime, which will help with production. Because right now, as you can see, the gravity effect is having a 50% reduction effect on growth, and also if it, yeah, I don't have to do the math. I can look right here. 50% production reduction because of gravity tolerance. Gravity tolerance works differently now in Master of Orion, and it's based on what your native gravity type is versus the kind of world you're trying to inhabit. And when Mal and I looked at it in our patch review, it didn't entirely completely make sense to us. This is my first time playing in depth with the system, so far it seems intuitive on the surface, but again, it's the kind of thing where when you look at the finer details, it's like, wait, what? So maybe it's something we'll adjust to over time, or who knows, maybe they've tweaked it. Maybe they did a small tweak in the last patch and I didn't catch it. All right, I am just building spaceports left and right because I like money. Okay, we've got these ships here. Tell you what, let's go ahead and move them to Terracus to have them hold down the fort a little bit. Meanwhile, this space factory, I'm also going to move that space factory to Terracus. As soon as we have Terracus colonized, I'm going to start building a military base to defend. So just in case this really pisses the Meklar off, which it might. Oh, sweet. Bravo has infiltrated the Meklar Empire. Speaking of that, and we've infiltrated the Alcaria. Very good. And we have a new spy. So many new things. Okay, well, you need to infiltrate the... Tell you what, go infiltrate the Cylon. Start your mission. Now, these two are awaiting orders. Ooh, look at this. Okay, I could steal charts. Hacking. Prevent the target from generating research points. So it's not planet-specific anymore. It's just... Oh, this is really cool. Could steal a random technology. Yeah, let's just... You know what? Let's try and steal some technologies. It's medium risk. Start the mission. Okay, so again, just a note to all of you. Remember, there are 2 clicks involved here. Speaking of the click problem again, on a slightly different dimension anyway, you have to select the mission and then come over here and click Start Mission. It's not enough to just select the icon, which might be intuitive. Oh no! Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So they actually have Terracus 2. And they probably have had Terracus 2 for a while. They probably had Terracus 2 since before... Okay, well, damn. Damn. Well, I've still got plenty of planets. That was the kind of long shot, really hopeful goal to be able to colonize Terracus. So it's not the end of the world by any means. Let's go ahead and build a military outpost. Oh, wow. 4 turns because it's an advanced space factory. That's fantastic. All right. In that case, you, my friend, are going to colonize Maine. Are you going to colonize Maine 2? Okay, I guess you're not going to colonize Maine 2. I guess they already moved this turn. Dauntless Guidance System, please. We also got access to orbital batteries and proton torpedo modifications. Tali, you're interrupting me. Unlocks the enveloping, fast, overloaded, and semi-guided modifications for proton torpedoes. So some good weapon modifications there. So what's next? Advanced construction. Oh yes, survival pods. So this is the leader escape thing. Let's go ahead and go for that. Let's get that taken care of so we don't lose any more leaders. I'm not super heartbroken about Terracus 2. I think the planets we have, I mean, Ursulus is a 5-planet system. And we can colonize Ursulus 3. It'll be a crappy world, but we can build all of them up to be a substantial empire for ourselves. All right, let's go ahead and just guard right here so that we're holding things down. Colony ship arrived at Maine 2. All right, so now we can colonize this world. Skip. All right, let's do our normal queue here. There's that. And let's tab through and see if there's anything we can buy or just do to help our planets out. So yes, this is a much lower turn count now. 30 turns and this will be ready. And we might get some income from these space factories that are building that'll help us buy this out sooner. But this is on Ursulus Prime. Do we have one building? Oh, we have one on Ursulus 5 that'll be done even sooner than that. That's good news. Okay, nothing that can really be done right now. Emaran 3 is about to finish their neutron collider though, so that colony is growing rapidly. Okay, so this space factory, I need to upgrade you to, yeah, that you're now an advanced space factory. Excellent. What would be the best thing for you to do? I guess just hang out. I will need my space factories when it's time to start building jump gates, which should hopefully be soon. I haven't looked at the tech tree, but we'll look at that in just a second. Actually, we'll look at that now. Why not? How close are we to jump gates? Which tech was it? Which tech? Warp field, subspace field, supergravity, subspace physics. Yeah, I cannot wait for subspace physics. That's going to be awesome. Which one was it? I don't remember at all. Oh god, hang on. We're just going to have to stare at this for a second and figure it out. Warp fields? No, it wasn't warp fields. That's just pure weapon related. All right, that's the end of the tech tree, so that's way too far. Maybe it's closer. Maybe I went too far. Where the heck is it? Ah, we're going to be able to compress those gas giants and asteroids soon into actual planets. So that'll come in handy if we want to have even more worlds at our disposal. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my mind. Which tech is it? If you know which one it is, you're probably screaming at me. I'm sorry. I need to find this. Where the heck is jump gate tech? I'm on a mission. I must succeed. Where the hell is jump gate tech? Holy crap. Hyperdimensional fission, is this it? No, it wouldn't be an optional tech. Quantum fields? I feel like I already looked at this. It wouldn't be an optional tech. Advanced damage control? No. It's something that we just get automatically. I am overlooking it hardcore, aren't I? Could it be electromagnetic? No, it's not that. I know it's not. There it is, gravitic fields, duh. Okay, so I wasn't thinking it would be that icon, but that's the icon for things that you can build in space, I guess. So yeah, we are actually not far from it. Let's go ahead and research Magneto. Well, no. Let's stay researching advanced construction. I forgot we're in the middle of researching something right now. But we're going to move towards that because I want to have my jump gates set up. Sorry, that was a waste of time. But at least you got to stare at the tech tree for a second, I guess, for those of you detail-oriented folks watching who want to see some stuff. Oh no! No! No!
Research at a Trilarian colony suffered a serious setback when a malicious computer virus struck the planetary processing network.
That sucks. Alright, so a spy has hacked us. That sucks. We are now 4 turns away from finishing our research. Trade treaty with the Alkari has finished, and as you can see, our income is now crap, so let's see if we can...
What proposition would you put forth?
Okay, we need more money. They have plenty now. So what we're going to do... Because I want that deal back, because right now we're hurting for money. Well, actually, hang on. Let's see if maybe we can trade with someone else.
Recording specifications.
Nope. We don't have the money to do it. Alright, well, what we're going to have to do is go back to the Empire screen. Crank up taxes for 1 turn. Just 1 turn. Don't hate me, population. Please don't hate me. And then we're going to re-up that trade deal with the Alkari. Okay, we found a Klakon spy. We're going to capture him. And we are definitely going to take a look at our captured spies. What would you offer us? Nice. All right, so let's also train an agent because we need someone on counter-espionage. We need someone helping to catch spies so that what just happened to us doesn't happen again. Okay, now that did spend a little bit of our money, but I think we should still be able to set up a trade deal. Oh, don't tell me I'm like one shy. It requires 212 now? What? It was 180 something last turn. How can it change that much in one turn? That's kind of dumb. All right, so I'm going to move my space factory back, just so they're away from the border. They're done building this this military outpost. At some point, we'll be able to upgrade all of them actually to more advanced outposts. But okay, maybe now, before I end this episode, I can set up a freaking trade deal with the Alkari and lower my taxes.
What proposition would you put?
Propose.
This.
Excellent. All right, now let's put the taxes back down because high taxes equals unhappy citizens. And again, I think space factories. Let's have a look at our space ports rather, not space factories, space ports. I have 2 space ports right around the corner. Actually, it looks like 3 space ports. There they are, all 3. One on Palladium Prime, one on Palladium 2, and one on Trilar Prime. And of course, excuse me, we can build more. So, yeah. Our economy, again, is going to be in good shape going forward. I mentioned earlier in the episode, I feel like we've got a golden economy. Might not look like it, but again, it's all about the foundations, and I think we've got a good one under us. Knock on wood. Thanks very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to follow along. New survival, science fiction, and/or simulation videos air daily at 6 Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.